All right, guys. Well, this topic, under no circumstance, it's a recommendation. All right, it's not something that I will tell you that you have to do or you shouldn't do. Nothing like that. This is only my personal opinion about a recurring question that they're asking. How are STDs in Zona Norte? All right, that's a valid question. Yes, it is. But I don't really have information about that. As I say in most of my videos, all right, these are subjects that are talked with my friends. I do have friends that we love to go down there, okay, and I can tell you guys that with my 2 decades of experience, I never had any kind of these skin situations, right? I will not be too, let's say, explicit about this topic. All right. What I can tell you that I never had any kind of negative experience. Okay, with any kind of negative result on my body. Okay, and this is something that can happen. Yes, of course. All right, it's a point of infection, right? Yes, it is. But in these days, come on, guys, really? In these days, everyone get laid with everyone, right? Since you're very young, okay? And I will say a dumb. I will. This is a dumb statement. I might assume, right? But in the regular daily basis, I can tell you guys this kind of diseases are we are exposed with regular people. How many of you guys haven't dated someone, and at the first date you get laid? Okay, so that's something that happens everywhere. All right, you just date a regular girl, and at the first night you get laid. And who tells you she didn't do that 20 times? All right, already having sex with someone immediately. All right, so I may believe that this kind of people, all right, are giving you the exact same risk than the working girls. All right, this is something that I had kind of tell more people, and when I say this, they just let me know that I'm totally wrong. Okay, but this could happen, right? If especially if you are a young adult that goes out every weekend. All right, don't tell me that you never have had a no a BJ with no precautions. Of course you have. Okay, even the whole deal, right? With absolutely nothing word on. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so for me, that's the exact same risk. Okay, all right. Once again, the exact same risk if you don't take care of yourself with a regular person. All right, so with this topic, I was watching the statistics. Okay, and I didn't like find like the official source, but I found some kind of association, and it was actually was not a graph or nothing like that. It was a video that I found actually made by some guy from Argentina. That statistic was about Tijuana, and he said that in Zona Norte, the 5% of the working girls have something. Okay, and he said that I don't know what's like the number he has was saying in some kind of percentages. He said that the 70 something of the population had something. So he said, well, in one hand, we have the point of infection at 5%, and on the other hand, we have more than the 70% in this bad situation, which was not very clear for me. What was the number? All right, but at least we know that. My point is that at least we know, or I know, under my understanding, that if you don't take care of yourself, you have the same risk in this kind of places, that if you don't take care of yourself in regular situations with regular women. Okay, so um, as well, I have seen sometimes news, all right, and they say that the infections are extremely high, all right, like 2 years ago. Um, but I mean, I'm that's something that comes out in the news, and sometimes the information is not complete. Okay, so well, this is what I can tell you about this. Under my opinion, yes, I mean, it's a fact that does exist. Anyone can get it. It doesn't matter if she looks very clean, if she's very young, okay? You might get something that you don't want, okay? And maybe if you get something like this, you will not know where it came from if you go a lot to these kind of places. Okay, maybe, and I understand that this kind of skin diseases, they appear even more after a month, all right, sometimes, all right. So maybe you went with two girls or more than that, and less than 1 month you will not even know who did had that infection and pass it to you. Okay, that's something that you will not know. Okay, so um, and as I was telling you, when I do ask my friends or these camps out in the conversations, I don't believe they will deny something that happened to them. All right. So I had my the older friend. All right, he's the oldest guy um, in our little crew. Okay, he said that when he was younger in Mexico City, because he's from that city. All right, in Mexico City, he had something. It was a 2 year treatment. All right, in order for him to get cured, and he did. All right, it was a 2 year treatment with injections very often. Okay, and he had a girlfriend back then, and he told her the situation, and she understood. All right, she actually did understand what was going on, and they didn't break up. All right, she waited for him until he uh, had the cure down there, right? So I believe because, well, he came out with something. These guys from Mexico City are very talkative, all right? They can convince you of anything, okay? So that happened, all right? So I don't believe no one will deny that. I mean, at least not in our culture. If someone had something, they will advise you, okay? Don't do this because this may happen to you. It happened to me, unfortunately. So I don't believe no one will deny that. Okay, so other thing, right? So um, I was asked if the girls they do take a shower before doing the trick, and no, they don't. Okay, they don't. All right, and that's something that I never have thought about that. All right, so yeah, it will be nice. What happens here that it does cost you money. Everything does cost you money. If you ask her to take a shower before doing it, she will charge you. If if not with an extra little extra cash, she will you will have less time. Well, imagine you have 30 minutes or less. Okay, so if you want her to take a shower, you will have to pay at least 1 hour. And an hour could be $100, could be 150, or up to $200. So as well, she will tell you that she will ruin her makeup, okay, and she will try to charge you, right? But if you want to have some clean skin right there, something just fresh, just pay, all right. So when the earliest you go to these places, probably the less need for the girl to take a shower. Okay, I don't know. All right. Have I? Yeah, that what you're thinking. Yes, I have. All right. Some girls literally do have a bad odor, right? So they don't smell good. Mm-mm. And this is something that it does happen in regular places as well, any regular nightclub, all right. For some reason, women believe that they don't, after showering, they don't need to use deodorant. Okay, so it had happened, all right. So if the girl is kind of stinky, feel free to let her go, or just if you will take her to the room, just ask her to take a shower. Okay, with all that it comes with it, right? As I already told you. Well, guys, this is my opinion about the actual percentage of infection, right? The chances if you will get some kind of unwanted situation in your skin. All right, so that's something that I would like to tell you guys. That's my opinion, and you guys take care. Subscribe.